the other side of Tenerife. Welcome back to the channel. Now today I thought I'd do something a little bit different on the channel and I'll show you the other side to Tenerife. I'm actually in Los Cristianos at the moment. You get some great views down there. But all around me you can see there's so many rocks around here. There's lots of rubbish around as well, which I'll show you throughout this vlog. I'm actually walking to Costa Adeje from here. It's a regular walk that I actually like doing. It's very hilly at the moment, but I thought why not take you along with me and show you some of the other sides of Tenerife that you don't actually see. Some of you don't walk around these areas, and there's some pretty dicey areas around here, to be honest with you. One of them's down there. There's a lot of travellers around. I'm actually heading uphill at the moment though, so join me as we go for this journey. Just down here, as you can see, if you do look up close and personal, you've got lots of bottles and rubbish just around here. Now you can see them just down there as well. There is quite a few homeless people in this neck of the woods, mainly just around that little area just over there, but they're also scattered around in lots of hidden locations that you don't actually think about. Now just over the other side, there's some homeless people as well that I've seen before. There's quite a few of them around here. You've got all of the billboards around here. Now this is a very busy stretch of road that obviously leads to Los Cristianos. But yeah, I thought why not do something a little bit different on the channel. Get another vlog for you. And you can see there's so much land around here not actually being built on at the moment. This has been like this for years and years and years in Tenerife. Obviously some of the land is actually unstable, isn't it? So they can't actually build on it. It's a little bit out of the way as well. You can see all of the rock around. Now some of you obviously haven't visited Tenerife and you just see all of the, you know, the beaches, all of the nightlife, things like that. So in this vlog I'll show you something a little bit different. So join me for this journey. Before we continue anyway, give me a thumbs up and a subscribe. So much Tenerife content on this channel. I'll be visiting later in the year as well. So yeah, let's get around. Now I'm actually on my way to Hemmingways in Costa Adeje, and that's located by Aqualand. Because I've got my certain favourite food locations that I like visiting when I come to Tenerife. This is, like I was saying, this is a really busy stretch of road. If you try crossing the road up there, further down, you've got no chance. You literally have to run over the road, and back in the UK you can just wait for it to die down a little bit. It does not die down, it's constant because it's a very busy area here in Tenerife. Yeah, there's lots of these little sections in Tenerife where obviously they're not been built on because the land, can you imagine the cost it would actually take to obviously build on them? They don't really bother, obviously the location as well. If you're going to put a little side extra road onto it here, would be an absolute nightmare in this location. I'm actually heading towards there's a golf course up here on the left hand side. It won't all be bad stuff. Like I said, this is just a lot of land that isn't leveled out at the moment, but it's going to be a different style vlog for you. Some nice little properties just over here, getting some great views down there to Los Cristianos. Now when I do come to Tenerife, I always love usually staying in Los Cristianos. I have stayed in other places before. I've stayed in Playa Las Americas. I haven't actually stayed in Costa Adeje actually, but yeah, Los Cristianos is my favourite because it's a little bit more quiet there. The locals, quite a few of the locals live around that area as well. So Playa Las Americas, obviously it's a great place. There's lots of bars, restaurants and things, but there's music to the early hours of morning. Just have a little lizard there. Yeah, they're obviously playing music to early hours in the morning, so if you are here with a family, I'm not at the moment, then I highly suggest going to Los Cristianos. Yeah, the time is currently 2:20, and I haven't eaten today. I'm on my way to the nice cafe there that I like. I'm going to grab a nice wrap, and I'm going to show you that at the end of this vlog, I suppose. Why not put it in on the end of the vlog for you? But it's one of my favourites of visiting Tenerife. I'm absolutely starving, and it makes me feel a little bit better doing this walk. It's about an hour and 15, hour and 20 from where I'm staying in Los Cristianos, but you can see the incline. I'll tell you what, not everyone likes doing this walk. There is actually a free bus that you can get to Siam Park, Siam Mall, and just walk from there, but because I'm going a little bit later in the afternoon, I can't catch that, and I'm just enjoying the walk. I did this the other day, to be fair, anyway. There's some nice planting just around here. I'll show you the golf course just a little bit further up. I'll tell you what, you would not want to be jumping in there now, would you? Just made it over to the golf course, and you wouldn't think this was in Tenerife, would you? Obviously you've got Los Cristianos in the background just over here, but look at this just over here. Give you a bit of a zoom in. You do also have the lake just over there as well. If you've been to this golf course, drop me a comment. This vlog is going to be called The Other Side of Tenerife, because we started off just at the top of the hill and it's completely different terrain and surroundings to what we've actually got now. It's completely different. And that's what you get in Tenerife. You go, you know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes down the road and it's completely and utterly different. You just don't get that back in the UK, do you, usually? Tell you what, it's a huge golf course just over there, that's for sure. Now, can I just ask you something? What is your favourite areas in Tenerife? Where do you like going? Down to the beach areas? What's your favourite beach in Tenerife? I like the little beach in between, well, right by Playa Las Americas. There's a nice little ice cream stall around there. And just round the back is my favourite beach. It's nice and sandy. It's not absolutely rammed. It's a nice quieter location, but you've got obviously the shade as well. If you do want that as well, grab yourself a nice ice cream. As I was saying, there's also a cocktail bar there. But what's your favourite beach? Drop me a comment in the comment section, and also let me know what your favourite food places are in Tenerife. Like I was saying earlier in the vlog, I have got my favourite food places here in Tenerife. I've got probably 10 locations that I do like having food from in Tenerife. So would you like me to do a few food reviews in those places for you, maybe later on in the year? I could do a few of those for you, pick out maybe my top 5 places and do a few reviews on them. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in that. Just taking you just over here now. These type of places down here, when it does actually get dark, I'll tell you what, you do not want to be walking along here when it gets dark late at night, that's for sure, if you are on your own. But these type of places around here, I actually walked down here once, and you could see just in that little bit just over there, you can see there's quite a lot of rubbish just over there, but there was actually 2 people and they were there doing drugs. I could see, obviously they're injecting themselves with something, so I don't know. Let's go down here and have a little look. There's not going to be no one down here, but they're actually just over here. It was either this side or this side. It was one of them, and it was dark as well, but you could see they were injecting themselves with stuff. So do be warned. You don't want to be coming down these type of places while down there anyway. I don't know if there's any needles down there or anything like that, but just a heads up, do be careful in the outer sides, well, the outer bits of Tenerife at night if you are on your own. Stuff. No, to be honest with you, I do love Tenerife. I always come back here. It's a great place. I always visit here. I always come back. I mean, I could go to the theme parks a lot more in other places, but I just love the climate here. There's a lot of English people around here as well. If you do go to a lot of the cafes and restaurants, a load of them are actually from the UK, and they're nice, friendly people, and it's just a relaxed one. When you do come here as well, just a relaxed, if you want to just do nothing for the day, you can head down the beach. And you just take things at your own pace. Usually when I'm in the UK and other places, if I do go abroad to other theme parks, other water parks and things, I have a schedule and I have to work to that to get the vlog done. I mean, I don't have to do the vlogs, do I? I haven't got 1 million subscribers or anything like that, nowhere near, but I like to obviously stick to the schedule, and it's just not as relaxing, whereas here I'm just doing things at my own pace. Like I said, I haven't eaten today. Let's have a look at the time. It's 2:30. It's 2:30 and I haven't eaten today. I'm absolutely starving. And I was gonna, like I said, I was gonna get the free bus up here because I've already walked up here the other day. But I can't do that after, I think the buses stop about 12:30, 12 o'clock. I'm not too sure, around Los Cristianos, but yeah, I'm just enjoying this walk. I don't mind these walks. I do get a few blisters on my feet because the amount of walking I actually do when I come to Tenerife, but I enjoy it. You even get the random bins around here as well, and I'll tell you what, they're not the Thorpe Park bins. They're not overflowing. They're not overflowing. But even though they're not overflowing, just be warned, when you do get to these type of locations down here, they stink of you know what, because obviously everyone uses these, don't they? Yeah. Now pipe down, pipe down. I'll tell you what though, it never gets tiring looking at that view. Absolutely stunning. What, I don't want to walk all the way down there to walk back up again. Luckily I'm just in my shorts and trainers, obviously, but yeah, just cut across this just over here. The thing is, obviously I'm heading towards that way, Siam Park. The place that I'm actually going to is a little bit further than Siam Park. It's about a 15-minute walk away from Siam Park, something like that, depending on obviously how fast you walk. But when you do get to this point, what do? Do you walk all the way down there to walk up? No, you don't. Or maybe you do, because if not, you have to cross this busy road, which some people obviously don't like doing, do they? Oh no. Oh no. To avoid going up there, I'll tell you what. We're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. Here we go. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. If you come out wrong a little bit there, you will end up in the road. I don't mind that, I don't mind it at all. Just to save a little bit of time, why not? I am absolutely starving right now. Just over in the distance, you've got Siam Park. Now, I have actually done a vlog on this visit again on Siam Park. Give you a bit of a zoom in. Yeah, right by Siam Park is obviously Siam Park if you haven't been to Tenerife before. There's a little fuel station just over on the left hand side. That's the thing, if you just want to keep walking up and down, you're going to be here all day, so you need to cross some of these busier roads when you're taking this route. I've been in this fuel station many a times because I've been doing this walk many a times before. Look at them, fuel station there, just having a little bit of a sit down, enjoying themselves. But yeah, you just have to walk up here and then obviously head up a little hill and then walk all the way along. I'll show you something else. This is a huge plot of land. Obviously you can see the terrain, can't you? And obviously it's got some of the roads just to the side, just over there, but I will give you a bit of a zoom in. You can't see it from here because it's so far away, but that little bit into the distance just over there is where some of the homeless people are as well. So there's quite a few homeless people around here, which is fair enough. I'll tell you what, they're not going to get, the homeless around here are not going to get cold, are they? That's for sure. Obviously, if you are homeless back in the UK, it's freezing cold. It's just not a nice experience, is it? But it's not a nice experience anytime being homeless. It can't be, but at least they are not cold anyway. And look at this New York random taxi round here. I've always wondered, I'll give you I don't think you can see inside. You can't see inside at all. But yeah, New York City, Bronx. I'll tell you what, I've never actually been to New York. I've never actually been there. I've always wanted to visit New York, and I always think every single time I'm like, I can go to Florida. I can go to Florida for the same money. Obviously the accommodation is more expensive over New York, but you've got to pay park tickets over Florida. So, but if I was gonna go, if I was in New York, even though I'd love it over there, I think, oh, I could be in Florida right now. You might go to New York and it'd be freezing cold. You haven't got the Florida climate over there, have you? So, same with California. I have never been to California. I've always think, you know, I'll go to the original Disneyland, Universal Studios, and then have a week in Vegas as well, and do a little 2.5 week trip over there. But I always go back to Florida, and one of these days I'll change my mind and I'll probably do California before I do New York. So stay tuned for that. Maybe in 5 years time, 4 years time, who knows. But for now, I'm happy going to Florida. I'm actually going to Florida later this year for Halloween. I'm coming back to Tenerife, and shortly after I'll be in Florida for Halloween. Halloween Horror Nights, Howl Ice Cream, Mickey's Not So Scary, and Epic Universe. I can't wait to get over there, I really can't. If you want to see that content, make sure you give me a subscribe. And I'm booked out for Orlando the following year as well. It's all booked up and paid for. And that time I'm actually going on a quick visit this year, because like I said, I'm hopping over to Tenerife, then getting over to Florida, well, coming back to the UK, and shortly afterwards going out to Florida. But it's going to be a very short trip to Florida this time, even though I'm going to be doing all the Halloween events, going to Universal, going to lots of the parks. Look at that McFlurry just over there. Interesting, that's different, isn't it? Yeah, short one this time, but the other time is going to be the usual 2.5 weeks, something like that. It's already booked up. I'm actually booked into a nice villa place. It's a really nice villa, a massive water park, on-site accommodation. This time when I'm going, it's going to be a little bit more budgety, and I'm actually staying on International Drive in a different location. So you'll be getting a accommodation resort tour of there as usual. But anyway, just over here on the right hand side is where you walk up that hill just up there. And that obviously, or I could just carry on. I don't have to walk up that hill. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do. I'll decide when I get over there. Some of these areas around here, they do really need cleaning up, don't they? I'm going uphill, just made it over to Magma Art and Congress. Have you ever been in there? Never been in there myself. I'm not a massive fan of art or anything like that, so that's why I haven't been in there. But yeah, this is a very steep incline just up here. Just going to show you where we are at the moment. That's where we've just come from, just over there. You can see the fuel station. We've had to, obviously, because of the terrain around there, unfortunately there's not a little pathway you can walk up. You need to walk all the way around and then head upwards. Seeing people with food, and I'm absolutely starving. The time is 2:45 now. I haven't eaten today, and doing these walks obviously up this terrain, up that terrain with no food in you. I haven't eaten since well, early last night, probably 7 o'clock last night. I haven't eaten since, so absolutely starving, burning the calories around there. And I'm right near Siam Park, so next thing you see is going to be Siam Park as I walk towards where I'm eating. You can see you've got the Siam Park buses just over here. Now these buses, if you didn't know and you haven't been to Siam Park before, they actually run, well this is actually going to probably go on the channel after my Siam Park vlog, I'm pretty sure of that. They actually run early in the morning from different locations in Tenerife. Depending on where you're actually staying, you can actually get a bus from Los Cristianos, where I am, Playa Las Americas, Costa Adeje, and other places as well at various times. Just check the website on that, so it's definitely worth getting on it. And if you do go Siam Park and afterwards you fancy checking out another area, you can actually just get a bus there and walk back along the beach, and it's a nice little thing to do, that's for sure. Just up there we've got Siam Mall on the left hand side. Make sure you check out that vlog on the channel. Now I've only ever been on these once back in the UK when I thought I'd try them out, because obviously there's quite a few people trying these out, aren't there? When they first come out I thought I'll give these a go, and they do go really fast, that's for sure. I'll tell you what, if there's one place you're going to need one of these, it's definitely here. Have you actually tried these? Have you actually got one? Do you own one? Drop me a comment in the comment section. What is absolutely rammed here today. I've already been to Siam Park, luckily, when it was a lot quieter. But look how many cars there are here. You don't usually see this at Siam Park. You can see there are quite a few people obviously waiting outside now because it's nearly 3 o'clock at the moment. So obviously people are heading out of the park right now. But yeah, I'm just glad I actually went there when it was a little bit more quiet, that's for sure. Now I'll tell you what, Tenerife does remind me of my channel. You get a lot of ups and downs in. Now some vlogs obviously over a certain period of time do really well, and other vlogs don't over a certain period of time, so lots of ups and downs, and that's what I love Tenerife. Just going to show you into the distance. This is my favourite water slide at Siam Park, and that's the newest water slide that opened last year. It's a great water slide, so make sure you get back to the back of the park and check it out. Along with that you've got Dragon as well, which is one of my favourites. So many decent water slides there. You can see on the sign over the other side of the road, Aqualand to the right, just show you how close it is to Siam Park. Obviously Siam Park is there, Aqualand is at the top of this hill, and then you walk on about 5-10 minutes and then it's there. And it was actually here before Siam Park, but obviously it's really struggling now, has been struggling for a long time. They are putting in new slides and things for the family, which are actually decent. Like I was saying, I'm not going here on this trip. I'll be going there later on in the year and getting on all the slides for you. And if you haven't actually watched my Aqualand vlog from about 1.5 years ago, make sure you check it out, because I got stuck on a few of the slides there. So make sure you check it out. I've even been one time before where I actually got evacuated on the orange slide. They actually had to come and get me, and I exited on the other slide because it just didn't have enough water flow to get me up. This incline though, it's an absolute killer when you've been doing it a lot. Now I've always thought walking along here that this is absolutely stunning. It's something different, and you wouldn't think this was in Tenerife, would you? But I'll show you what it is just up here. You can actually walk up to it and obviously go in there, but yeah, something different. And I'll tell you what, just over here there is a little restaurant area as well, which is nice and hidden away. So if you're looking for something a little bit different, I'll show you the menu. Obviously that's in a different language, but yeah, you got fish and seafood, various things. The more I look at these menus, there we go, starters over here. The more I look at these menus, the more hungry I get. But the good news is we're about 3 or 4 minutes away, just over there on the right hand side. Oh, so hungry, thirsty as well. Just give you a bit of a swing round. I'm not too sure what colour he's actually going with over there. He's doing a bit of painting, but you can see they're doing a few touch-ups just over here, so I'm not too sure what they're going with. It's a little restaurant-y place. Interesting. And just like that, I've made it over to Aqualand, Tenerife's second water park. I'll give you a bit of a look in there. You see, you got the new slides just over here. These are actually quite new for the kids. This is one of the kids sections here. There is about 3 sections here for the kids. Where I'm actually going, just over there. Oh, I'll tell you what, Aqualand here is the most comical water park I've ever visited. I've probably been to at least a couple of 100 water parks in my time, and this by far, nothing compares at all. I'll tell you what they have got here. They've got the family, well, they've got the kiddies raft slide just over here. You can see it's green. Have you ever seen one of these before? Because they're not very popular around, are they? Obviously you get the big ones around. I'm not too sure if this one's any good, because obviously it's a kiddies one, but yeah, it's decent. They've actually put in some decent slides here at Aqualand, and they're doing a few new areas around the other side of the park. I can't wait to check this out later on in the year, because you've got to watch out where you do walk here. I was walking over, I need a drink, that's for sure. Yeah, I'll tell you what, if I was coming in as a family and spending £100, something like that, and coming to Aqualand, I wouldn't be really impressed with what actually happens in there, because there's no water flow hardly going down on the slide, so you do get stuck. I've actually made it over to Hemmingways, where I'm actually having lunch just over here. It's a great cafe. Even if you're not coming to Aqualand, make sure you check this place out. I'll show you the menu currently. Obviously you've got breakfast, lunch, wraps, burritos. Not burritos, sorry, burger menu. I was reading that wrong. Jack potatoes. So you've got a lot in there. There you go. I've got my microphone off now, so hopefully the audio is all right. Gone for a nice leche, freshly squeezed orange juice, and you've got the view of the Aqualand entrance just there. It's a lovely little place this. I'll show you what I go for when I come out. I've actually got the wrap and a coleslaw, Cajun fries, so looking forward to it. Yeah, got the Cajun fries just down here, got the wrap just down here, got the coleslaw as well. Just done my coffee already, got the orange on there, so I'm going to enjoy this. I'm absolutely starving, so it's all going to go. Good old Aqualand. I really enjoyed my meal there, and I needed that. I ate it all, it's really good, as usual. Do you have a leche grande when you visit Tenerife? I always have them every day over here. Just looking at that slide, as I was saying, that slide. Do you know of any other kids slides like that? I'll be interested to see, obviously, if it's any good, but yeah, it's a decent new section now. It's been there for a little while, but yeah, as I said, really enjoyed that. I'm gonna start heading towards the beach now. I'll probably take you along with me for a little bit longer and then wrap this vlog up. Look, no one on the slides, just over there. I was actually speaking with a family in there, and they were actually saying that they went in Aqualand for about 45 minutes, not even that, and they come straight back out because their kid actually went into the water and said it's freezing cold. Obviously the water's not actually heated in Aqualand, is it? It's not too cold out today, but I suppose obviously that water is freezing cold, and Siam Park, I think, does heat their water up a little bit. I mean, it's still quite cold in Siam Park. It's not freezing cold, but it is cold. And yeah, this side of the park just over here, it's not the best. A couple of these slides, they've been here a long time, and they do need replacing really. But I do love all of the planting in Aqualand. Do love the planting, but you get that all around here, don't you? You get that Siam Park, Jungle Park, Loro Park, all of these parks, they're really well landscaped. Obviously the setting's world class as well. But I'll tell you what, when I do go later in the year, I'm going at a very busy time. Just heads up for you. So it's going to be absolutely rammed in there probably. And I've never been to Aqualand with it being absolutely rammed. Here you can see you got these slides around here. These are the older slides. Whenever I do come to Aqualand and film on the slides, I won't bother filming on these ones because these ones at this side of the park are really old, and when you slide down them you can feel all of the divots marking all your back up. And there is a space bowl slide just over there, which is the worst. I don't like space bowls at the best of times, but this one here, do not go on this space bowl because it will rip up your whole back. I've been on it a few times in the past. I've given it another chance before. It's just not happening. I won't ever go on that ever again. I'll tell you what, I won't even go on these slides ever again. But the other ones over there, they're decent slides. There's just no water flow in them. So whenever you do go on there, it's probably like 50-50 whether you're going to get stuck or not. Probably not 50-50, but if you do check out my vlog, there's a space bowl just over here. If you do check out the other vlog, you'll see what I mean. You'll see. There's a space bowl. You do get lots of stray cats around here at this park. There's lots of them just hanging around here normally. But anyway, I'm going to get over this little bridge just over here and head down towards the beachy area. I'm absolutely stuffed now. Like I said, that was the first thing I've eaten all day. It's only a wrap fries and I added a bit of coleslaw on. The coleslaw's decent, nice and homemade. It was actually a sausage wrap in the end that I actually had. Just enjoying listening to those waterfalls. You can hear the waterfalls in there. And this is the first time I've probably come to Tenerife and not actually gone to Aqualand. But the thing is, I thought, obviously I actually filmed at Siam Park. And because I'm coming here later on in the year, I thought I'd film on the slides for you. But that's going to probably be a big mistake because I'm going when it's very busy. It's going to be absolutely rammed in there. But I'm still going to get you that footage of me going on as many slides as I possibly can for you. I just didn't want to go in there this time and go in there later on in the year and film again and have the same thing, you know, where I'm getting stuck on the slides and that. And I thought I'd get lots more different content for you for a change. It's a different style content, give you a bit of a swing round. You can see you got the racer water slides just over there. Now that orange slide is the slide that I actually got evacuated on. One of the other slides I actually got stuck on though, which is the launch slide. If you have watched Theme Park Worldwide's latest vlog from Aqualand, you'll see that he actually got stuck on the same slide. If you do actually watch my vlog and then go on Theme Park Worldwide's vlog, he actually visited a long time after mine and he had the same problem on the same slide. So I'm not too sure how it's still there and operating if the water flow still hasn't been changed, because that hasn't been changed. They're still having to, obviously, you're still having to push yourself around, get up off the slide, push yourself around. So God knows why it's still there, why they haven't done something with it. And I don't know why they can't just up the pressure of the water. I am not too sure. Do you know? Let me know in the comments section, and you can look forward to that content later on in the year. Just over in Costa Adeje now, and you've got the beer garden just in front of me now. If you are in Costa Adeje, make sure you get over to the beer garden just over there, because they've got some great cocktails for you. But yeah, there's a little shopping centre just over here. You can grab yourself. This is a really nice shop. This is my favourite shop here. You've got some nice designer labels in here. Quickly show you, you've also got some Oakleys, some decent trainers. So make sure you check out this shop, but it is quite expensive. I tell you what, you've got these nice Boss trainers over here. These are quite nice. Yeah, there's so many little shops here that you can just have a little look in. Just having a little browse. I haven't been here for a while, to be fair. I don't know if last time I actually come to Tenerife, whether I'll come to this little bit. Normally I do every single time, just have a little look around. But yeah, quite a few of these shops are quite cheap, to be fair. If you are looking for a bargain or something like that, then get yourself down here. Like I said, I hope this sound is actually picking up alright for you, because I haven't got my microphone on at the moment. I actually took it off at the cafe. It has actually got battery on it, but I'm going to probably be using it a little bit later. So I want to keep that battery on there. Do you have a favourite shop here? Drop me a comment in the comment section. A nice little place where you can obviously sit down there as well. It's more for the locals. These two little booths here, obviously at night they do get rammed with the locals, because everyone comes out in the evening. So yeah. just seen this advertised on the billboard. Now I've actually done this vlog whilst I'm over here, so make sure you check the vlog out, that's for sure. But I'll tell you what, the funny thing is, the first ever vlog I've ever made a massive mistake is actually filmed in 24 frames per second. I accidentally had, well, I had the camera for the first ever time in my pocket and it knocked the settings on there, so the actual footage is filmed in 24 frames per second, apart from right at the end of the vlog where I changed the settings. But if you are going to probably put something in 24 frames per second that I actually said whilst there, then that's probably your place, because there's not a lot of movement. Even though, you know, it's not going to be great looking at it like that, it's still, you know, it'll still be watchable for you if you do want to check that footage out. I really enjoyed it anyway, and I highly recommend it. I need to get myself one of these, don't I, or rent one of those. Job done. They're loving life, going around there, all this walking.